No?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Hi YouTube! I'm back from my 16-month hiatus, and I really want to thank everyone who's continued to comment on my videos and continue to watch and subscribe. I've gained a handful of new subscribers and did nothing to earn you guys, but I'm back. It's been 16 months and so much life has happened in that time. By the way, if you're wondering who this strange man is next to me, this is Ryan.
I just thought I'd sit here while she talks for hours and just listen.
He's a fellow YouTuber. He has an awesome channel called Rynot.
Because why not? It's Ryan plus why not?
Because
so
why not?
Exactly. There you go.
We just recorded a video for Ryan's channel. It's a lot of fun, and you can find that link in one of these corners and in the description box below. But for my channel, since it's more about slice of life and talking about my condition and my life, we decided to do a little bit more serious video. Ryan and I have actually been friends for 10 years this year.
So crazy.
Since 2005. So I thought it'd be fun to do a comparison video, just comparing where our lives are, or were in 2005, 2010, and now.
So 10 years ago was the end of our freshman year, right?
Yes.
So we just wrapped up freshman year at Tomball High School in Tomball, Texas.
We first laid eyes on each other. We had no idea all the adventures that we would embark on together. I
feel like our lives kind of went like this, and then we crossed paths, and then we went our own ways, and then crossed paths again.
But that means that we're gonna...
Or we could be living in New York for the next 20, 25
That's
years.
my plan. I live in New York City now. But we're gonna get to
lives
that.
in New York.
We're gonna get to that. I made a short list of just questions kind of, and we're gonna answer them 2005, 2010, 2015, what our answers would have been at those times. So the first question is, how old were you? I'm gonna go first. So in 2005, in June 2005, I was 14 years old.
June 2005, I was 15 years old, and it was memorable because on my 15th birthday, my dad told me that 15 is not important. That's a real story. Parents.
So 2010, I was 19. You were 20. All you had to do is add one. Right now, I just turned 24 a week and a half ago.
And I turned 25 on June 8th.
So the next question is, what was your location? When I was 14, I lived in Tomball, Texas.
I also lived in Tomball, Texas. We didn't live very close to each other, but we were both in the vicinity of each other.
It was close enough.
But we saw each other every day because we were both in a choir together at Tomball High School.
And in 2010, I was in Huntsville, Texas, attending college at Sam Houston State University, which you might know as where the Texas death row prison is.
In June 2010, I was a sophomore, wrapping up my sophomore year at Baylor University in Waco, Texas, which you might remember was the site of the David Koresh compound massacre, as well as a lot of also other sketchy just crap. But I think it's important. In June 2010, we were both on our way to LA.
Oh my gosh, you're right!
Yeah.
What? That was the middle point? That's crazy!
Yeah. So
I didn't plan this.
You were doing...
I was teaching at a musical theater summer camp at California State University in Northridge.
I was in LA doing an internship. It was my first music industry internship, so it was my first taste of the music industry, so it's really cool.
And in 2015, we are currently in Brooklyn, New York, together.
We both work in Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
which is important.
I work in Times Square. And
I work in Chelsea, kind of near the Flatiron District a little bit
I love
too.
the Chelsea neighborhood. We're still kind of noobs.
Yeah, we're total noobs. I know nothing.
Okay, the next question is I think going to be my favorite, but we both have to describe our friendship. And I want you to go first. Because I'm insecure. 2005.
2005 June, that was the end of our freshman year. We were not friends at this point. We didn't talk to each other. We knew about each other. I would say we would be friendly towards each other, but we were not close friends yet.
In 2005, we weren't friends. I was extremely insecure. My perception of myself was bottom of the barrel. And I thought Ryan was Mr. Popular. So that's why we weren't friends, because I had many opportunities to talk to you, but I was no.
Never was I ever in the popular crowd in high school. I knew people in choir, so in choir I was kind of more in my element, in the hallways, I was like, okay, I'm a loser.
The thing I respected about you in high school is that you always stayed true to like what you wanted instead of like what people wanted for you. And I can't really say the same about myself. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, okay. Love this video. In 2010, Steph and I got really, really close our senior year of high school. I think spring break 2010, I even like hung out with you and Hillary and Joe, and like we all went to Austin and like hung out at my mom's house and stuff. So.
And Tim.
And Tim was there.
And Tim.
Tim, you were there. Stephanie was one of my best friends, like moving into college, and so when we found out that we were going to be in LA together, we like kind of freaked out a little bit.
I remember the moment that you called me to tell me you were also coming to LA. I'm like thinking that you butt dialed me. So I'm just like, hello? And when you were like, Stephanie, I'm like, oh, it was on purpose. This is crazy. And you were like, I might be in LA this summer. And I was like, what?
Yeah, because
like,
it happened so last minute. It was like April before that summer.
Yeah, we were like super close that summer because we were like all each other had.
Seriously.
For like that summer. 2015, wait, before we go on, let me just go on to say we were really close in 2010, but like after 2010, I was just like, I'm never gonna see this kid again.
Especially after college graduation, because then it was like, I moved to Nashville.
And like whenever me and Hillary, our other friend, talked about you, we were just like, meh, right? We're never gonna see him again.
Was it sad or was like, man, we don't care about
it? It was like sad, like, meh. 2015, I feel like I know you simultaneously better and less than I used to. I don't know so much of what's gone on in your life these past 5 years, but like I know you as a person like really well still.
That's true.
And probably better than like 5 years ago when we were in LA. You're one of like a very select handful of friends that I don't have to worry about because you're like super drama free. I don't have to worry about like whether your opinion of me changes like from day to night.
Yeah.
Which like some of my friends, I do have to worry about that. But yeah, you're like super stress-free, risk-free friendship.
Risk-free. It's so cool like knowing who we are as a people now, but also like knowing the history. I know who you are now like as a more confident and like go-getter person, but I also knew the like timid and shy 2005 Stephanie. It's so crazy to like see that transformation over the years. We're like totally equipped to like be really, really incredible like close friends because we knew where we came from and we know where we are now.
So to conclude this Where Are We Now video, I just wanted to ask like the one final sentimental thought-provoking question. What is the biggest way that you've changed as a person between 2005 and now?
The biggest change between 2005 and 2010 was I took ownership in who I was. I feel like I embraced who I was. I was more open about it. I got more of an attitude of, if you don't like me, I have other friends. What you see is what you get. Rynot, because life is short. Like starting that channel too is it's kind of like a mantra for my life. It's like Rynot, like I'm gonna be 25 this year. Like why do I still care what people think about me? Why am I hiding things about my life? Like why am I not doing things because I'm afraid? Like moving to New York. Like this whole year, like every decision I've made I've asked myself like why not? Like why am I not doing that? Also, I've lost 60 pounds, which I think is a huge deal.
That's a huge deal.
Holy crap, like, that was one of the hardest things I've ever done, and it's made such a huge difference in, like, my confidence and the clothes that I wear and how I look in pictures.
The biggest way that I've changed between 2005 and now, I think I've done more like personal growing, or I've experienced more personal growth in the last 16 months than I have in the entire 10 years. I trusted a lot of the wrong people. I made a lot of bad choices. I moved to New York. I like had several different apartments and a lot of responsibilities and like growing up to do. The way I've changed for the better, I would hope, I would just hold on to unnecessary things and let them stress me out. But I let go of things a lot easier. I let go of like friends that don't need to be there. If they're not adding to your life, then it's okay to let go.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that they're bad people. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that your paths weren't meant to like go together the entire stretch, and that's okay.
My time is so short as it is. Like I only have time for the people that are really adding value to my life and like pushing me to make me a better person.
But like yeah, seriously, like a meteor could hit the earth tomorrow. You could fall into a manhole. Yeah, you never know like how long you're gonna be here, so why stress about things that like aren't gonna affect you in the long run? So that's what I've learned. I'm still learning to like fully grasp that because I still let like really dumb things stress me out. I'm learning to like remind myself to just like let it go. and I'm a lot happier. But anyway, that was all for my video. I think this kind of made up for the last 16 months because this is probably coming out to be like a 2-hour video. Definitely check out Ryan's channel. It's called Rynot. You can click on his face and the link is in the description box below. And thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please, and we'll see you.
Subscribe.
I'll make another video soon, I promise.
I'll make her.
I need to go home. It was gonna be 45 minutes on the train. The train's so slow, honey.